What up guys, we're back in another video brought to you by Andrew. So today, the next video is another prediction video, and it's the match that actually I'm kind of surprised, but I'm not really surprised. It's Chris Jericho versus Ryback. For those of you who've been following WWE, as you know, just before Extreme Rules, Ryback on Monday Night Raw, the first Raw after WrestleMania, turned officially heel by attacking John Cena. We thought he was coming to the aid, and then instead he attacked John Cena. This match is actually hilarious because if you guys were following my videos back then, I told you that there were rumors that WWE wanted to make Chris Jericho turn into a heel and face Ryback at WrestleMania, and then they changed plans, and Jericho actually quoted that he wasn't happy with that change. He wanted to go as a heel and face Ryback, who then Ryback would still be a face. And I thought that match would be a much better match because Jericho is just the best at making someone look good. And we've seen it time and time. He did it with Randy, he did it with Edge, he did it with mostly CM Punk. He did it fantastic, and he did a very good job making Dolph Ziggler look good. Now we know Dolph Ziggler's already good, so Jericho made him even better. There's a lot of things that probably could have happened at WrestleMania. I mean, we could have seen Chris Jericho versus Dolph for the world belt. It would have been the best match of the night, I guarantee you. I hope they save that match for next year's WrestleMania. But tonight at Money in the Bank, you're gonna see Chris Jericho versus Ryback. One thing that I'm a bit disappointed with WWE is I thought they learned from what they did with CM Punk, and it looks like they haven't, because Ryback and the John Cena feud, it should have carried on for one more month. I would have loved to see their feud end at Money in the Bank instead of Payback. Although it was although it finished in a nice stipulation match, which is a 3 out of 4s, in other words 3 Stays of Hell match. But I kind of really wanted these two to go at it one more time, and it would have been nice if they went at it at Money in the Bank, and then SummerSlam you got the match, John Cena versus Mark Henry. And as you know, Money in the Bank, we already know the participants, so it's very unlikely CM Punk is going to win the Money in the Bank, because I just have a feeling Brock will interfere in that match and thus set up their feud and match at SummerSlam. It makes sense to have the two top superstars going against each other at SummerSlam. But as far as this match, as usual, what can I say? I mean, Chris Jericho is probably one of the rare wrestlers who's never selfish. He will do what's right for business, and if he has to lose to make a superstar look good, he'll do it. When he came back at the Royal Rumble, I think it was the first time in many years that the fans were really excited. When he did his return again, not many people were, crazy, but this Royal Rumble return, I've never heard the latest WWE crowd cheer the hell out of him, literally, and even through the Elimination Chamber match. At the Elimination Chamber, it was incredible the amount of people that were cheering Chris Jericho, and from that start up to WrestleMania, even now, Jericho still is popular, and he's getting so many cheers. So I kind of feel like, Jericho has a lot to offer, and I just wish Jericho would have one more title reign, and I think he should go for the WWE Championship, because at the end, they always say he's the first undisputed champion, not WWE champion, but in reality, he is a one-time WWE champion, a 3-time, I believe, World Heavy Champion. But in terms of this match, I really doubt Chris Jericho is going to lose this match. If he does win this match, then we'll probably continue this feud going into SummerSlam, and I don't know if Chris Jericho is going to leave. I'll have to update you guys on Jericho's future with the WWE, because as I said before earlier in my videos, he did his contract with Triple H. But in terms of, this match, I really do see Chris Jericho losing this match, because knowing Chris Jericho, he'll do what's right for business. But as a Chris Jericho fan, I want him to win. But if I had to choose, which event do I want? Well, I'd probably say Jericho win at Money in the Bank, and then these two continue their feud at SummerSlam. And what a way for Ryback to look good by picking up a clean victory against Jericho at SummerSlam, because SummerSlam is one of the biggest pay-per-views of WWE, so to beat Jericho, one of the top former champions, at that main event pay-per-view would be sick. So I believe so. What I'm going to say is I think Ryback will lose, actually. I think Money in the Bank, I think Chris Jericho will win, and if he does win, then whether it's by disqualification or a count out, I think this feud will go on and continue at SummerSlam. If not, then maybe Jericho is gonna take a break. But again, I think that Chris Jericho will win this match, and I think he's, it's good for him. But in terms of the future, Ryback has lost twice now to John Cena. Technically, he has lost twice. So for Ryback's future, it's a must-win for him. He must win the next 2 pay-per-views, and I think if he does, he will be fine. But that's enough for me, so I'm gonna let you guys go. My phone is just playing up, but my prediction here is I believe Chris Jericho will win at Money in the Bank. That's enough for me, and as always, peace out.
Everything they had at each other in this match. Let's look back at everything that happened. Victory here tonight. Man, oh man, what a battle!
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm back on another prediction video. I just now watched the Welterweight title championship match that took place at Payback, which was last month's pay-per-view, and that featured the Welterweight champion Dolph Ziggler, who defended his belt on the line against Alberto Del Rio in a rematch. If you guys remember the whole story, Monday Night Raw, the first Monday, I believe, after WrestleMania, Dolph cashed in the briefcase and became the new World Heavyweight Champion. I was so excited because I love watching this guy wrestle. I think he's the best thing right after CM Punk. One of the rising up heels, very young, talented. I always say to me, he's the next Shawn Michaels. Some people agree with me. Some people say that he's the next Billy Gunn. To be honest, he's probably the next both of them, but I put him right up to Shawn Michaels. If there's a match, a dream match that I want to see featuring Dolph Ziggler, it would probably be Dolph Ziggler versus Shawn Michaels. Too bad Shawn's retired, but if he can do a one match, it should be against Dolph. I watched this match just now at Payback. I was watching it and I honestly thought it was the best match. I thought it was the best match of Dolph. Dolph's had some good matches with Chris Jericho. He's had a good match with CM Punk. But I think this was his best match as a World Heavyweight Champion. And I actually thought Alberto Del Rio was not bad for once. I thought he wrestled his best match overall in his WWE career. I thought from the moment it started was just pretty excellent. Alberto Del Rio looked very good from the start. He was very aggressive right from the start to the end. And Dolph, on the other hand, he was as good. What can I say with him? I love him. He's good on the mic and he's good in the ring. He's even better than John Cena. It's just the one thing I felt WWE, I thought they learned a lesson giving, wrestlers more of a title reign, and they did the same thing what they did to Christian, and exactly what they did to Dolph many years ago when he won the belt against Edge and then forfeit and then lost it straight away. Christian won the belt, then the upcoming. Although the only difference is Dolph held the belt for a couple of weeks and then lost it back. Unfortunately at Extreme Rules he didn't wrestle due to I think he felt dizzy, and due to a health problem, he didn't wrestle, and therefore they made it a #1 contenders match, Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger, which led to this match at Money in the Bank. I don't know if he's still injured. I must check up on more information, but I felt it's just too soon for him to drop the belt. I mean, this is the guy that I think can carry SmackDown on, can make that World Heavyweight belt look good, and I'm a huge fan of him. Ever since I first saw him, I loved him as a heel when he was with Maria, and then he was on his own for a while, then Vicky Guerrero. I love him. He's besides CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, they're the two wrestlers that I love watching at the moment. They're the two wrestlers that make me keep watching WWE even now. And I will do my next Superstar Titan video based on Dolph. I think he's one of my favorites, and he's definitely, I have to do it. But I watched the match, and I thought overall at Payback it was a good match. I want to see more of these two, which is why I said from the start, I don't mind if Alberto and Dolph go at it again. I wanted these two to face each other at Extreme Rules, but due to the conditions they were, originally it was going to be a triple threat match, but I kind of don't like Jack Swagger. I never, I liked him, but when he came back, I kind of thought it ruined his image. But the fact is what pissed me off is it seems everybody still haven't learned the lesson. I mean, these short title reigns, I don't think they're good for the company, especially for a guy like Dolph. It's time for him to take the spotlight. Definitely. I hope he wins it back big time on Money in the Bank. If not, they're probably going to set up the match at SummerSlam, Dolph versus Alberto Del Rio, and Dolph Ziggler wins the belt back. One thing that I noticed from the start of the match, the entrance to the end of the match, the fans were going crazy. This reminded me of Money in the Bank 2 years ago, 2011, where the fans went crazy in CM Punk, and that was CM Punk versus John Cena. It was in Chicago. The fans went crazy. It reminded me exactly of this match where the heel got the most profit, even up to the end. And I kind of felt like as the match went on, we kind of saw Dolph turning into a face and Alberto Del Rio as a heel. And when I watched Monday Night Raw, I kind of just felt, looks like Alberto Del Rio is now back as a heel. I don't know, I kind of liked him as a face, but I guess many people think it suits him more as a heel. But I'm very happy. One thing is, Dolph has proven that he's a success as a heel. If this is his transaction and his time to go and be a face, I think he's gonna rock it. I really do think he is the next Shawn Michaels, and I cannot wait to see more of him. I think people will love him even more as a face, and I think he's the one guy that could well beat John Cena. I think he, in popularity, I think Dolph, if there's anyone who can do it, it's Dolph Ziggler. Not many fans are still getting used to CM Punk, which I don't understand, because CM Punk, one thing that Bret Hart said, and I quote, Bret Hart said, the thing with CM Punk, he brings something new, just like Samoa Joe. So I really cannot wait, and I think Dolph can do that more. I want to see more of Dolph. I hope this year Dolph wins a war about the World Heavyweight Championship very quickly, because I think making him lose at Payback was just a bad move. Now, I don't know if it's because he pissed Vince off or he didn't feel good, but Alberto Del Rio winning it, I think, was a mistake. Although, to be honest, he did win it, and then he went into WrestleMania as the champ, but who knows? Who knows? What's going on. But I really do think when you look at it, I hope Dolph Ziggler comes back in the top. So, in terms of what's the future for Dolph and my prediction of this rematch, I think I like to say that Dolph Ziggler is gonna win it, and he'll once again become the World Heavyweight Champion. But I just have a feeling that they'll make him lose it, and probably thus maybe AJ Lee turning against Dolph Ziggler, and thus result in him to turn into a face. But I do think if he doesn't win it this pay-per-view, then I think Dolph Ziggler may win the World Heavyweight Championship back at SummerSlam. So far, there's no indication that there's going to be another Money in the Bank match. I don't know if SmackDown is doing it. All I know is that there's one at the moment. If it is, and Dolph may, but Dolph's already pretty much full, unless, for Money in the Bank, so he has his priority and he has his match. My prediction on this match is, I believe Dolph will win it back straight away. I think he will turn a face big time. By the end of SummerSlam, I think he will be a face. But realistic, the way WWE goes, I think he's not going to win it back. I don't know if they're not happy, because Mark Henry, we know that he's going to go for the title WWE Championship. There are plans of Randy to be back as a champ. I don't know. That's what I heard. And I'll keep you guys up to date. But my prediction on this match is, I believe, the best wrestler at the moment, the best heel at the moment, Dolph Ziggler, who could definitely become one of the biggest faces, just like The Rock probably, or Shawn Michaels. I think he is the next Shawn Michaels. I see him winning the World Heavyweight title back, thus making him the 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. If he does, I want him, and I've said this before, I hope he keeps the belt for another good few months, because he kept it 1 month. The injury, unfortunately, but I want to see him holding the World Heavyweight Championship belt up to pretty much some WrestleMania. I want to see, the match I want to see at WrestleMania is whether both are heel, it should happen. Chris Jericho versus Dolph for World Championship. Now, in this case, Dolph Ziggler must be a face. Or it could be the other way around. But I really want to see Chris Jericho Dolph happen at WrestleMania. That's a match that should happen. That World Heavyweight Championship belt should be on the line. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. That's enough from me. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I'm gonna do some superstar threads up to date of the last pay-per-view, which is WWE Payback. Some promos and intros are coming, but my final prediction is I think Dolph Ziggler will regain the World Heavyweight Championship once again and become the 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. That's enough from me. Peace out.
Looks like he's having trouble The ref gets absolutely flattened. Back into the ring now. Wow, what a suplex. The ref's out. Oh, that was brutal. Here's the pin. Title on the line. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Here's the pin. Title on the line. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 1, 2. And Ziggler kicks out at a count of 2. That very ability not to quit helped propel Dolph Ziggler to be a collegiate. Total destruction. He might not know where he is right now. Ziggler wants to soar. I'm not sure. But with a miss like that, look at those eyes. Oh, yeah, this could be big. Del Rio. Wait a minute. Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination. Great athleticism. No one home for that one. A huge, bone-jarring German suplex. Incoming. Oh, my, what a move by Ziggler. Not this. He's looking at it again. Ziggler, another zigzag. Shoulders down, championship on the line. 3. And Dolph is the new champion. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight. Let's look at some of them right now. WWE ever be the same again.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another prediction video brought to you by Andrew, the King of Games. Hey guys, what's up? So it's been a long time. It really has been a long time since I've done this video, but I'm back. You know, I want to give you guys an update. First of all, I was out in May with a back problem, so it's not a, it's not a slip disc, but you know, it's a back problem that I need to take care of. So I've been very careful these last couple of months. So that's why I haven't done any videos, but I did upload some, which was Titron videos, and there's more to come now. First of all, I'm getting a lot of requests by people to do the Beautiful People intro, and I must say to these guys who are asking me, you guys are the best, because that is the intro that I've been trying to do. and I put it off so many times because it just hasn't come right. Because I want this to be a hit like this first SmackDown intro I did and Across the Nation. Those two intros are the best intros, other than of course the best one I did, which is the Warzone era one. I want to do a second Warzone era one, but I'm really taking my time with Beautiful People. It has to be perfect because it's kind of hard, because when you watch the original WWE intro of Beautiful People, it's like some Titron but mostly action. So I want it to be, you know, excellent. And I'm gonna do the Raise Up intro of SmackDown. So there's intros that are coming back. I will put my time and do that quickly. Promos, I'm gonna come back and do them more, and Titrons, I'm gonna continue doing it. Latest information is coming back, so we're just gonna be back to normal. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do a lot this week, but on July the 3rd, like I told most of you guys a couple of months ago, I'm going to Italy for cousin's wedding, so I'll be away, but I'll come back in 3 days' time. That's what I'm going to upload as much as I can this week, and you know, hopefully everything will be back to normal in August. But as you know, I was busy playing Last of Us, and it was so exciting. I mean, I finished the game twice. Now I need to finish it on survival mode. But Last of Us is a fantastic game. If you haven't got it, just get the demo. If not, buy the game and play it. Now, in prediction videos, well, you know, I still need to watch Payback, so I need to watch that, and I need to watch Extreme Rules. But when I was watching the 2 Monday Night Raws, the last Monday Night Raw was fantastic, and the one that just finished this week was okay. There were rumors early in the year, and even during the WrestleMania, that Mark Henry was going to retire, and he hasn't. But I'm not surprised that Mark Henry is now going to face John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank, because there were rumors that were saying Mark Henry is going to get a title shot, and finally it's going to be the WWE Championship. But what I've noticed now in the recent years is they give you a trial shot, which is the World Heavyweight belt, and if you impress Vince McMahon in the WWE, then you move to Raw and you get a WWE title shot. So that's what I've noticed in a couple of recent years. CM Punk did great for the World Heavyweight, and then he just did a fantastic job at the WWE Championship. Unlike Randy, who started at the World Champion for a very short period, and then he became WWE Champion and the World Champion. I'm looking forward to this match because I do believe Mark Henry is the best heel what they have at the moment in terms of the big guys. Big Show to me just bores the hell out of me, and you know, in terms of the best heel we have at the moment, we have Brock Lesnar, and The Shield is my favorite. I love what they're doing with The Shield, but in terms of this match, now we know that John Cena's going to hold the belt pretty much, I think, the entire year. I think he may lose the belt probably around Royal Rumble. It all depends on what's going to happen, whether they want John Cena to headline WrestleMania as the main event as WWE Champion or not. But this match I'm going to look forward to, and I definitely will be watching Money in the Bank, hopefully, because, you know, I hope, just once, I actually hope Mark Henry wins the WWE Championship, because he's earned it. He has earned the right, and this time I think Cena's doing a great job. I wasn't happy he won at WrestleMania, and I'm certainly disappointed that the rival between him and Ryback ended with just 2 pay-per-views. You know, I thought it would have continued to Money in the Bank, and then, you know, Mark Henry faces John Cena at SummerSlam, because the way things are going now, I mean, it looks like CM Punk may win Money in the Bank unless if Brock Lesnar interferes, thus set up their match at SummerSlam. It makes sense to have 2 of the biggest superstars to wrestle at SummerSlam, one of WWE's biggest pay-per-views. And if that's the case, well, then my only doubt is, who's Cena gonna have? Because SummerSlam, it's the biggest event, so you can't have Cena facing someone low. It's gotta be someone high. For my opinion, maybe we could see Cena versus Randy. I'm not sure if people want to see the game. Cena versus Dolph, I don't think so, because the way it's going on SmackDown is, I think Dolph and Alberto will go at it for a while, and I just have this feeling that Dolph is gonna turn into a face. I don't know if he already has. I need to watch SmackDown and Raw again and find out. But the way this is going, I kind of like it. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to give Cena credit because he does his job so well. I know we Cena fans, we guys who don't like Cena, have criticized him over the years. But he's doing a good job. And unfortunately, he's back as a WWE champion now. he's selling it really nicely. He had some good matches, I think, against Ryback. I must watch them again. But I always like it when Cena faces Mark Henry. I think it's still one of the ultimate tests for Cena to prove if he is really that good. Mark Henry has earned it because he had a nice run as the World Heavyweight Championship, and when he came back at the Elimination Chamber, it was just nice. I'm really excited. I'm actually really looking forward to this match in Money in the Bank. Now, I'm not sure if this feud will continue at SummerSlam. If it does, and it's going to be pretty good because SummerSlam, I believe, was where Mark Henry won the World Heavyweight Championship belt, or I think it was Night of Champion. I'm not too sure, but I'm looking forward, you know? So, um, it's time to pick a winner. When you're looking on the most, I mean, we pretty much knew when John Cena was going to win at WrestleMania, we pretty much knew he's going to hold the belt for a pretty long time. He may lose it at Royal Rumble, and that's fine. Because, last year we didn't even think he would not win it. I mean, they gave the best title reign to CM Punk. WWE did one thing right. So I'm okay with them letting John Cena have this year his. But it's just because, one thing that we, people who hate John Cena, we're going to have to get used to the fact that if we're going to continue watching wrestling, John Cena is like their version of Stone Cold. Or Triple H or The Rock. So he's going to have the title a long time until someone new comes. But I don't see anyone new taking over the leader locker rooms. Until then, it's up to John Cena, CM Punk, and Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton. I think they're the guys, it's up to them. And possibly Sheamus. This match, right. So in terms of the winners, I do think it could end in 3 ways. The most obvious way for this match is John Cena to win it and still be the WWE champion. The second way is for him to win it by a double counter, thus for the WWE champion retains his belt. Or the third one is a disqualification, he wins the match. I don't see, so one of those 3 options, if I had to pick the 3 options, well, I'm gonna say John Cena will win this match by a disqualification. Thus, it sets the feed to continue into SummerSlam, where I do think John Cena will win that match. If it is against Mark Henry, he'll win it clean, and it will probably be either a submission match or a last man standing match, if not a tables match. And I was very happy at Extreme Rules when they brought back the 3 stages of hell. Or as nowadays they would call it, 3 out of 4s. I'm really happy to bring that back. I must watch Extreme Rules properly, and of course, Payback, as I have fallen behind. But in terms of this match, I do believe John Cena may win this, not by a disqualification, thus setting up their feed at SummerSlam. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. And what do you think so far? I mean, the amount of reviews people gave me and said last week's Monday Night Raw was pretty sick, and I watched it and I was like, not bad, now we got something. It looks like it's going to happen. 2 Paul Heyman guys going at it. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. And I must say, it does mean that The Rock is not going to come back anytime sooner. So they're having the best match probably at SummerSlam. But I do expect Brock Lesnar to make an impact again, probably Money in the Bank. I don't think, Brock Lesnar and CM Punk are going to go at it because CM Punk is in the Money in the Bank match. So who knows? Anyway, that's enough for me. I say John Cena will win this match and he will still be the WWE champion. But the feud will go on at SummerSlam. If you agree with me, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. If you like this video, rate it. That's enough for me. And I hope you guys enjoy the next episode of WWE SmackDown. And I hope you're enjoying your holidays. If you have finished your exams, then good luck. If you've passed, well, hopefully you've all passed. But what the hell? You know what? Peace out and enjoy WWE 13. Goodbye.
And he wills his way out. And that's why he's the world's strongest man. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
There's got to be something special in John Cena. I don't know how he's still moving.
Look out!
He's left the ring. This could get interesting. He catches him with the axe handle. Oh, man! What impact from that suplex! And did you hear the impact on that kick? Bam! back into the ring now. 4.
Goes behind.
1, 2.
Face first into the table. Oh no, look at those eyes. Evil thoughts have to be running through his mind. Doing whatever it takes to win.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's caught in midair. Look at the strength and the power. World's strongest slam. 2. Mark Henry's got him. 3.
Good Lord, what a power bomb.
What's Mark Henry gonna do? Oh, big elbow. Let's do it.
Cena controlling the waist. And that series ends in deadlock. Neither one of these superstars can afford to give their opponent the upper hand. Are we moments away from a countout? Struggling for control.
2. And there you get a look at the WSM, World's Strongest Man.
And he put everything, as we've said many times, King, head first off the post.
And we're going back into the ring. Watch it.
What strength, fighting his way out.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
Dumped out one more time.
Oh, out of nowhere. 1.
Cena from behind.
2.
This doesn't bode well. He's laid out in that prone position.
Oh, boy. Be ready to move. 4. That's it. I'm getting out of here. 5.
The courage in this. Oh, no. The table imploded from the impact. 6. And it's imperative he gets back in the ring right now.
He's got him hooked. 2.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Into the headlock.
An incredible series of moves there. Nobody's budging an inch in this one. Uh-oh. What are we going to see here? Oh, submission! The hold's locked in!
He's tapping. He's tapping. Cena's still the champ.
That match was incredible. I can't believe what we saw during it. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. You can't see me, but in case you forgot, a fella, I'm still not your shallow. My money stacked that, plus I can't turn the swell off. Franchise doing big business, limited to sorry. I win it so you hear us when you finish a soldier. And I stay under you fighting, cause I'm storming on the trunks like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you're breaking me, kid. My heart remains, plus I keep it on lock like a party jam. Swallowing stale competition. I got the whole block pushing naked on the whole gate.
There should be no doubt in anyone's mind that he is the true and deserving champion.
Absolutely. What an incredible match.
This a war dance, a victory step. A boss man is a gift, we need assistance, my rep.
Guys, so we're back in another prediction video, and it's one that I was actually very surprised, because the reason why, this is the SmackDown Money in the Bank Championship match. Earlier on they didn't really have anything, and I thought they were going for one, so it's good that they're going for two and keeping their tradition. But this one I'm actually very surprised, because the participants in this match, I mean, unless some of these guys, but to me, the 7 that are in this match are all heel. Wade Barrett is in this Money in the Bank match, along with Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow, Dean Ambrose, whatever his name is, Vandango, Jack Swagger, and Antonio Cesaro. So really, I really am literally looking forward to this Money in the Bank match, because finally, these are all guys. Maybe if you take Jack Swagger and Vandango out of here, the other 5 I think have big opportunities to excel through the WWE throughout the year, maybe possibly next year, 2014. I think these 5 are the best in my opinion. This is gonna be my favorite one to watch. They're all heel, unless Vandango is a neutral or he's a face, Jack Swagger. But I mean, CM Punk loves Antonio, and he made a big fuss when I think WrestleMania didn't use Antonio. I'm not sure. He's a guy that has a lot of potential. A lot of people don't like him, which is good because he's a heel. He can wrestle, which is important. People are forgetting nowadays it's not about, wrestling. When these guys can wrestle, Vandango, it's great to see him. Damien Sandow is another guy who's brilliant in the ring. He had one of my favorite matches is against Sheamus. Cody, it's about time they give him a push. Get rid of the stupid mustache and give him a world heavyweight title. He deserves it. But out of these 7, I think there's 2 guys that I think is ready for a world heavyweight title reign, and that's Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes. So this match I'm definitely watching. I cannot wait. It's exciting. On Friday Night SmackDown they announced it. I'm excited to see this match. There's no face, so Randy's on the other side. Daniel Bryan and Kane are on the other Money in the Bank match. But this I'm looking forward to. I think this is the best match to kick off Money in the Bank, the SmackDown one. And my opinion, definitely, I'm going for the man who I think that should have won this last year, but they pulled his return off, and that's Wade Barrett. If there's anyone that's earned the right to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and get a title shot at the World Heavyweight Belt, it's none other than Wade Barrett. The second favorite, definitely Cody Rhodes, and if I have to choose a third, it probably is going to have to be Antonio Cesaro. I think they're the 3, from my eyes, that have earned the right. Dean Ambrose is doing so well as the United States Champion. Maybe giving him a push, but for the world title is a good idea. But from what I heard, there are plans at SummerSlam to headline the main event, The Shield, to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, to put the tag team belts on the line against the Brothers of Destruction, aka The Undertaker and Kane. That's what I heard. It's just a rumor. So if it is, then what a privilege it's going to be for both Undertaker and Kane to headline the SummerSlam as the main event, knowing that you have CM Punk and Brock Lesnar at the same time. It's just a rumor, so don't take it, as it will happen, but I cannot wait. I'll have to do a match on that. But my thoughts is just I cannot wait to look on this match. And maybe you guys want Jack Swagger to win. Maybe you guys want Damien Sandow or Cody Rhodes. But for me, my #1 favorite to win, and my prediction is definitely Wade Barrett to win this. If he's not going to win it, then I'm going for Cody Rhodes. But otherwise, I think Wade Barrett will win this. And I think this may be one of the second best Money in the Bank matches. The first one is the very first one. The second one is Shelton Benjamin was in it. And I think CM Punk was also in it. So what do you guys think? Put it in the comments. That's enough from me. Please rate and subscribe. And peace out.
Things around here fast. Cody into the headlock. Nice dodge there. Antonio, and he's got a ladder back in his hands. Oh no! Oh! He's trying to get the blood flowing. Not this! And he's out of the ring again. Never short on confidence is Wade Barrett. Swagger with the arm. Swagger's extremely arrogant, but there's no doubt that the All-American can... Oh no! Look at Barrett's eyes! Wasteland! Barrett pancaked him. Jack Swagger from Perry, Oklahoma is a 2-time All-American. Oh my gosh!
gosh. He nearly got away from it. Look out! Oh, did you hear that splatter?
Controlling the waist.
Well, it might be time to run.
Cody from behind.
Telegraph. The superstar capitalizes.
Sandow may not have...
Whoa! Hang on there. Wow! Whoa! I think he lost his footing. Cesar,
Look at this. This could be it. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these. Now trying to make the climb, and now beginning the long climb up.
look at this. They're brawling.
Neither superstar is giving an inch, but only one of them can stay up there.
And there he goes from the top of the ladder. Oh, man. And that one hurt his hand. Oh, man. Oh, a great counter.
We might be seeing...
Oh, my gosh. Cody may have put him out there. Well, that was a match for the record books. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a while.
What up, guys? So welcome to another video brought to you by Andrew, and it's time for prediction. Yes, well, if you don't know what that means, it's as usual, we go through some of the matches that are taking place at the next pay-per-view this month, which is Money in the Bank, and the famous ladder match, which I've always loved. But the one thing I hated from what the WWE did was when they took Money in the Bank away from WrestleMania. It was always a nice way to kick off WrestleMania, having a Money in the Bank match. I thought they were close to bringing it back this year, and they just changed their mind. I am sorry if I keep on blowing my nose, hay fever time, so, you know, I can't enjoy the summer because of hay fever, and I can't enjoy the winter because of asthma, so really life sucks. Anyway, this match, there's a lot of reasons to be excited. Number one, RVD is coming back to the WWE. I don't know if this is a one-off. I mean, the way his contract at the moment is, he won't be doing live tours, but he will be in this pay-per-view, which is exciting. And in the Money in the Bank match, he won it once, and I think, you know, just put him in a ladder match even, he's really good. It brings a lot of excitement. If Jeff Hardy was also in it, even though he's in TNA, it would be even better. Also, the fact is, I think this is, if I remember, I think this is actually the first Money in the Bank to have more than 6 competitors. There's 7 total, because unfortunately I could not put Daniel Bryan in this match, because in the real one, the participants are Christian, Brandy, RVD, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk. So, sorry for a minute. This is what happens when you're paying for. But really, when you look forward to this match, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. My outcome, it's very gonna. There's another reason why I'm gonna enjoy this one a lot, because number one, you know, it doesn't look like CM Punk's gonna be in the title picture for a good few months. And as you know, if you watch Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago, then you pretty much noticed that Brock Lesnar's next target is CM Punk, which means it's official, and the way the talk's going on, it's confirmed. Well, get some information to confirm it, but it pretty much looks like CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar is going to happen at SummerSlam. So I think CM Punk may. I think the way this match is going to, CM Punk's about to climb up and win it, but Brock Lesnar will interfere and hit the F5. Thus, eventually Randy picking up the victory. I still believe, you know, it's about time Randy got a title shot back at the World Heavyweight, so it means possibly Randy going as a heel, and if hopefully Dolph Ziggler wins the world title back at Money in the Bank, it could set up a good feud. This time Randy the heel and Dolph the face, really giving him a push, because I've always said Dolph can be a great face. I think he is the next Shawn Michaels. So overall, I think this is one to watch. I actually think this pay-per-view may be the one to watch. I'm gonna watch it probably when I come back from Italy. I'll be just in time to watch Money in the Bank and Wimbledon. So my quick thoughts on this match: I think it's gonna really be a good one, and I think my friend is actually not too happy. I mean, to see RVD. I mean, then again, he's not really happy with WWE at the moment. But you know, the last two Raws were pretty decent. So I'm gonna watch this pay-per-view. I watched one match at Payback, and I think my favorite match was, at the moment when I watched it, was Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. Right. So these are the three that I think may win. Randy is obviously number 1. Number 2 is Sheamus. Number 3, I think pretty much Daniel Bryan. It's very unlikely that, you know, Christian will win it, because they just have some problem with Christian winning it ever since he came back from TNA. You know, it's like don't really give a toss about him. So and it's very unlikely Kane is gonna get any title shots. The World Heavyweight title reign that he had in 2010 was pretty much the last title reign, I believe. He will have Sheamus. I doubt it, but you know, I said, you know, Randy, Sheamus, and CM Punk, in my opinion, are the 3 that may get it. If not, then Daniel Bryan. It would be interesting to see Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. I think that would be a good match. Or Daniel Bryan versus John Cena. We need something new. And one thing I didn't like is, many people say John Cena deserved it. But the bad thing, yeah, John Cena's earned it, but he is just the baddest guy when it comes to defeating a superstar, because he just kills that superstar right back. You know, it's going to be a long time we see him in the title picture. Well, the match is over here. Very quick match. I mean, ladder matches weren't my favorite, but now I got used to it. So my final thoughts, I actually think I picked 3 winners. Randy, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan. But I'm going to go for Randy. I think Randy will win this match, and he'll go on to face Dolph Ziggler for the World Championship. What's interesting is how they're cutting the Money in the Bank matches. So now it's not Raw separate and SmackDown separate. It's all in one. So we have 3 Raw superstars, I believe, and 3 SmackDown superstars. I'm not too sure how it goes, but as far as I know so far, there's only one Money in the Bank match, and it's this one. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my Superstar Threads video. Please rate and subscribe, and as always, peace out!
Look at the carnage laying around the ring.
He's got the briefcase. But will that Money in the Bank contract bring him the same success it's brought so many others in the past?